Pretty, pretty. I want to take a picture of that. That's so pretty. Oh, look! I can see the cucumbers down through there. Anyways, man, that looks nice. Hello from Moon Gap Bakers. It is really good to see you all today. And it's been a full day today, but we're not done yet. Tonight we are making Sweet Pickle Relish. I'm so looking forward to it. I really think this is going to be a great recipe. This is our first time trying it. I will give it a taste test after we start before I can, but I really think this is going to be great. In fact, I'm so confident that it's going to be great, we've doubled the recipe. Thankfully, though, I have been supplied with some great cucumber berry juice, straight from Jill Culbertson. She's such a good woman. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate that. But I also have my backup plan. Say hello to my little friend. Look who's with me today. Well, he's always with me, but he's above me right now. He's waiting for me. This is my boy, Joshua, our third child. Isn't he a cute little fella? That picture was taken about a year ago. And look, I had to borrow. Make sure I didn't steal it, Jill. I borrowed. I'll give it back to you. But it said, Mommy's Little Warrior, Joshua. So I did borrow the cup. And this coffee is good too. So between the cucumber water and my coffee, we're going to have a great night tonight. So for this recipe, we are going to use a lot of cucumbers. But we are doing it smart. Got to think about these things before you do them. Can't just jump right in. So usually when you are canning pickles, you're looking for just the right size cucumber. And this right here is a pretty good size little fella. You know, he's not too thick, not too thin. Pretty good length to him. Come in spears, you can slice them. Perfect. His big brother here looks a little bit longer, a little bit thicker. But you can still manage to make pickles out of this one. But if you happen to have overlooked a cucumber before and now all of a sudden, ooh, I didn't see this little guy. This little guy right here, well, he's a little bit more round. So what do? You can't pickle. What do you do with the cucumbers? Well, this actually is a perfect size for making relish. So we're going to use our other straighter, neater, prettier looking cucumbers for pickling. And we're going to use the ones that are a little bit extra for our relish. And it should be great. We're going to use about 20 cucumbers. Now see this little guy right here, he's a little bit shorter than some, but he makes up for it in girth, so I'm not sure exactly how many cucumbers I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to use probably 21, 22 cucumbers. This is Sweet Pickle Relish, so we need a lot of sugar. We doubled the recipe, so it looks like a lot at first, but kind of bear with me on this. This is 6 cups of sugar, and as you can see, Jill has me on a very strict no sugar or reduced sugar diet. If you look closely, you'll see that the sugar mark does not come up to the 6 cup line. Thank you for making these steps small, Jill. I appreciate that. Then we have 4 cups of apple cider vinegar with mother. I always like the apple cider vinegar with mother. That's better. Then we have 1 cup of pickling salt, not regular salt, not iodized salt, not sea salt, pickling salt. 1 cup. We have 2 tablespoons of mustard seed. We have 4 teaspoons of celery seeds. And we have 2 teaspoons of ground turmeric. So the recipe calls for 10 onions. So I have several onions from the garden, but I don't have 10. So I get to use some of the onions from the garden and a couple onions that I had to borrow from the pantry. And on top of that, we have 6 green peppers. Now these green peppers came from our garden. Look at that beauty right there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and I'm going to chop, slice and dice the onions, the peppers, and the cucumbers. Mix it all together. When I get to that point, I'll be right back. This is a step that I've already done, but I failed to mention it. Best thing, even before I get up out of bed, best thing I do is pray. God is always available. He always wants to help us with it. He always wants us to talk to Him. You know, He knows that we're limited. He knows that there's things that we can't do or we can't see or that we need. He knows all these things. Here at Moon Gap Bakers, we are always pleased when we have a special guest appearance from none other than Avery Kate. Avery Kate, say hi.
Hi.
Avery's helping us to cube the cucumbers. Okay, we had to call in some reinforcements here, so we have Logan helping us chop up the green peppers, and they look really good. Wow, that is a lot. So now what we want to do, we need to put our salt in there, mix it up, and put some water in to fill up to the top of our mixture, and then let that sit for 2 hours. Alright, let me bring it in a little bit closer so you can see what it looks like. And it looks good. That looks really good right there. Now this, all it's in here so far, the cucumbers, the peppers, the onions, and the pickling salt. Okay, we're back. It's been 2 hours now, and the cucumbers and the peppers and the onions have all been soaking and marinating in the water and pickling salt, taking them from the container, putting them into the colander, rinsing them off with cold water, and then I'll take them and put them into the solution. But in the meantime, before I do that, I want to get the solution working. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to mix my apple cider vinegar in with my sugar. And I will bring it to a boil, and I'll leave it that way until all of the sugar has been dissolved. Okay, so the vinegar, the apple cider vinegar and the sugar have both boiled. The sugar has been dissolved. So I'm going to go ahead and add the other 3 ingredients. So I got all of the veggies rinsed off. Everything is good. To the colander, rinsed off with cold water, and I put them into the pot with the solution. So now I've turned the heat back up, and I'm waiting for it to come to boil, and then we're in good shape, and then we can start doing our water bath. Let's bring you in for a closer look. Oh, doesn't that look good? Don't want to steam up the lenses too much, but I think it looks pretty good. Relish, man. Sweet. We're good to go. I have 16 pints behind me that are cooling off and sealing up. And I have another 5 pints that are in the water bath right now. Oh, another one just popped. Excellent.